Hello, everybody. How are you today? We are getting ready to start the session today with Myrian. And Myrian is from South Africa. No, she's not. She's from the Netherlands. So how are you,
Yes,
Myrian?
I'm fine, thank you. A big
So I'll
hi
let
to everybody
Simone take over.
from Maastricht.
I think Philip is still looking for a way to fix his audio. Anyhow,
The
guys,
last person looks very confused indeed. The
yes,
last
he's
person that
still
logged in.
looking for a way to get ready with his audio, if I'm not mistaken. Yesterday he had some problems as well. Anyhow, guys, thank you for being here tonight. We are going to the Netherlands as well as to France, if you wish to. I know last night we were already in France, but Myrian is born in France, but she lives here in the Netherlands. We met, I think it's already 10 years ago. She was a very helpful person. She was helping not only me, but many people with their French, because she's a bilingual by nature. So she speaks Dutch and French without an accent. So she's a native in both languages. And for me, like for you, with English, I still struggle in French. So medium, I'm sure I don't ask her that much anymore nowadays, but even if I would ask her anything, she would be ready to help me, and she helps everybody that she can. And she does it also like me for free. She helps people, and she has some classes presential, like not online the way we do. So like once a month we used to get together, and she was leading the group. So I thought she would be a great fit for us in this project. And I asked her, and of course she agreed to be here with us today.
Yay!
So that's a little introduction. You guys go ahead, introduce yourself to Miriam, and then she's going to answer your questions. So Miriam, you got to know Renato already. So let's go to Fabio or even Bruce. Bruce, you can also tell her more about you. I told her a little bit, but feel free to ask questions and talk about yourself as well.
Well, I'm an American and Brazilian. I live in Brazil, and now I claim Brazil as my home. And I intend to probably die here. Don't want to talk about death, but eventually.
Okay.
But I was in the military for 20 years. I was a soldier, and I lived in Germany, but I don't speak German. I speak enough German to eat. I can order food.
That's the main thing, isn't it?
But I've lived here now for 18 years in Brazil. And I'm married to a Brazilian lady.
Nice.
And I have 2 children and 3 grandchildren. They live in the United States, though.
Okay. Which means you probably don't see them all that often then.
No, but I plan to see them in August this year. So that'll be nice.
Oh, cool. Right, nice.
I'm going to the United States in August, and Fabio's going in October.
Okay, nice.
Right, Fabio?
Yes, you are right.
He's going to the Big Apple.
Yeah.
New York
I'm very
City.
excited about that.
He's going to New York City. He's going to go talk to the people in New York. But we want to hear about the Netherlands with all the cheese. We talked about cheese yesterday. And I know that Holland has a lot of cheese. But I know the Netherlands is the country, but many people just call it Holland. I call it Holland.
Okay, so this misconception is quite general. Holland is a province. It's a part of the Netherlands. So you have north of Holland and the south of Holland, but the country is called the Netherlands. I think it's only people from actually that are actually from the provinces of Holland they call it Holland because they feel the whole they are the only ones that matter in the whole of the Netherlands actually. So I think this is where this started. You know, people, the main cities, Amsterdam, Rotterdam, The Hague, they are all in these parts, north of Holland, North Holland and South Holland.
That's
I'm in
that's
Limburg.
the Netherlands, Holland. I mean, that is Holland. The other part,
Uh,
it's out there.
Excuse me. We're in Limburg,
It's
in the
gonna
south
get
of the
sensitive,
Netherlands, and
eh?
we are not Holland.
Miriam is gonna get sensitive when they start talking like that, right?
Yee.
Yeah, so people that say the only places that matter is Holland, I'm like, yeah, well, whatever. You don't know where it's really pretty in this country.
Yeah.
And where they find the nice people, right?
Exactly. And the good food. The good food is in this part of the Netherlands.
Mm.
So what about the other ones?
Yeah, Carolina, go ahead.
Okay, you guys can hear me, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, it's because my connection is kind of unstable here. But first of all, welcome and good evening, because here in Brazil it's 2 afternoon. Well, my name is Carolina. I'm 21 years old. I live in the southeast of Brazil, in São Paulo. I was born and raised here, and I never traveled abroad. But I've been working with English teaching since 2020 and helping here in English Brazil since 2022. And
I don't know if it's just me, but you're breaking up a lot. It's a bit difficult.
For
Maybe
me as well.
for you as well. Okay.
It's a little bit broken,
Yeah.
Carolina, but not too bad. But I mean, it could be a little bit clearer.
Okay, I'll try to change my connection, okay?
You could also join with your phone. That
Yeah.
might help too.
No, I think that's the problem is a kind of echo. I
Yeah.
think that this is the only problem. It's not so
Well,
bad.
it was a little crackly.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could hear a little
So but I think
in the background.
I think, but I'm not sure. I understood she's sitting in a restroom, so that might be why there's an echo. But I'm not sure if I understood that correctly.
Looks like she's in an office.
All right.
I'm inside of a classroom.
A
Probably-
classroom. That makes more sense. I'm like, who's
Yeah.
gonna call from a restroom? Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Carolina, and complete your thought, please.
No, it was just that. I was just trying to change the connection.
It's clearer now. It's clearer.
Much better. Much better.
Better.
I tried to change. Nice. Yeah, but could you guys understand what I said before?
Pretty
Now it's
much.
better.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you have a question, maybe, Carolina?
I do. I was just thinking that maybe Felipe would like to introduce himself. But
Felipe!
I'll put my question in the chat, and actually it's something that I was thinking. What's your favorite Dutch tradition or festival, and why is it your favorite, Myrian? If you could-
Let me think about that.
I think it's the wooden shoe race around the windmill. Does that
Okay.
sound about right?
Yeah, sure. If that's and while I'm at it, we always smoke pot as well. To
Oh, I
make
forgot
the
about that. Yeah, when
Yeah,
you
yeah,
stop
yeah,
off
to
at a
make it-
cafe for a
and
little.
we eat cheese
drag.
and we smoke pot and drink a beer while racing around the windmill on our wooden shoes. Yep, all the stereotypes confirmed. That's my favorite festival right there. No, actually, I think yeah, a Dutch tradition. Let me think about that a little. We have what we call Sinterklaas, but you really need to have small children to do that, and I don't. There is one tradition that I like, but I'm not sure it's typically Dutch. It's more French, I think. But there's one, I was born in France, and one that I always respect is, in English, I think you call it the can't remember the name. It's on the 6th of January, and you celebrate when Jesus Christ was born, and the mages the wise mages came to celebrate him. And and then France has a big tradition around this, and some parts of the Netherlands as well. And I always celebrate the 6th of January. I'm not religious at all, but I like this tradition because my mom always did it at home, and I continue doing that. So what they do in France, they bake a special cake, la galette des rois. The roi means the kings, so the cake of the kings. And you eat it with friends or with your family or whatever. And the one who has the little porcelain statue that's inside the cake, he's the king for the night. But my mom did it differently. She always made a big pan of soup, and she had a bean inside. And this is a tradition I've heard in several parts of the Netherlands. And the one who has the bean is the king. And then they get like, they can choose the dessert for that evening, or they get a gift or whatever. Whatever way it is done. But I do love that tradition. That's one that I always celebrate.
Nice.
Myrian, sorry, Carolina, but it's drie koning. What's
Drie koningen, yeah, but there is an
that what
English
you
word for
do?
it, but I'm not sure. Drie
Okay?
koningen.
Yes, because in the Netherlands they have that as well. But
Yeah.
I think it's also from the French then. It's a little
I'm
bit
not
different.
sure. Yeah, it also depends on on which part of the Netherlands. I know it's not like obviously Christianity didn't come from France, so it's not a French tradition. But
Yeah.
in
Because we
France it's
have this
big,
in
and in
Belgium
Belgium
as
as
well.
well. Yeah, but we
In Belgium
in
we
the
have that
Netherlands
as well for the children.
Yeah, Belgium
on
as
the
well.
6th
Yeah,
of
Belgium as
January.
well.
Yes.
That's one that I love. Yeah. I hope that
I hope it was
that answers your
clear.
question.
Guys, they call it three kings, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, but there is an English word for it.
I think it's epiphany.
So it is I was thinking epiphany, but I think no,
Epiphany.
epiphany is something else. It is epiphany then. Yeah.
She said that.
I just looked
It's
it up
also
'cause
celebrated on the 6th of January, Bruce.
Yeah, well, I don't know, because since you said that, I just did a little research, and so did Carolina, I guess, because it's not something I celebrate, and I really don't know much about it. But I just saw that for the 6th of January holiday, this is the holiday name. But like you were saying, Myriam, it's you celebrate it this way, but other people celebrate it a little bit different. But it's about some Christian routine, ritual, whatever. It's connected to Christianity.
Yes.
Yes.
But like I said, it's originally connected to Christianity, but I'm not Christian at all. I'm not religious at all. I just love the tradition.
Yep. Well,
So
sounds like
it's
a
about
fun
getting
little
together
time.
with friends.
You want to be the king.
No, I just want to see my friends, basically.
Well, that's a better idea. Yeah, it's to get together for some purpose. So
Exactly. It's an excuse to get together and have a meal together. So yeah, this is one. And another one came to mind. This is very, very Dutch. We used to celebrate like our national our national holiday is the birthday of our king or queen. So we used to have the celebration on the 30th of April when we had the last queen, Queen Beatrix. Her birthday is in February or something, or January. But her mother, so King Juliana, her birthday was on the 30th of April. So we celebrated that. That's a national holiday. And now it's our kings, and that's the 27th of April. And this is a big celebration in the Netherlands. So everybody wears orange, and there is orange parties everywhere. And we have something that we call the Vrijmarkt, which means the free market. And it means that everybody can just put up a stall. They can sit on the street and put up a table or put a blanket on the floor, and they can sell whatever they want, as long as it's legal, obviously. So normally when you have a market, you need to rent a stall and it is official. But on the free market, that's why it's called free market. Everybody's free to sell in the streets. And this is in the whole of the Netherlands, and the whole of the Netherlands are orange that day. And that's also a very, very nice, beloved tradition. I love that one. I'm usually away. I'm usually working when it's, because I'm working tourism. But when I'm home, I definitely do that. I go to the free market. That's a lovely tradition, that one. And there's games all over the country for children, etc.
Do you guys understand the idea of flea market, which Myriam just explained?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I've never seen a flea market in Brazil in 18 years. I've never seen one.
Not flea,
come on, Bruce.
free.
Oh, free market.
Free.
Free
Like
market,
not flea, not like the animal. No, a free, because normally when you're in the Netherlands, you cannot just organize a market. It needs to be official, and you need to rent a stall. And during the free market, everybody can just put a blanket on the floor and sell on the street. So this is once a year we can do this officially.
In the United States, we would call that probably a garage sale.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose. Yes. Yeah.
Or
We have those
yard
as well,
sale.
actually.
Or yard sale.
Yeah, we have those as well. But the difference here is this is like the whole country. Every big city has them. So this is lovely. This is lovely when you need to get rid of some junk.
Yes, yes,
But
yes.
this is also lovely to buy some junk.
Well, you know, one person's trash is another person's treasure.
Exactly.
So but I was going to ask a question. Can I ask a question, Simone?
Of course, go ahead.
Simone, I call her Mama Simone because she has two daughters. When I first met Simone, we were talking and people said, people call me Mama Simone. I said, okay, Mama Simone. But I was going to ask a question about the color orange. What is the significance of orange with Holland or the Netherlands? Because the team, the national football team, wears orange normally.
Right. Did you ask Simone or did you ask me?
No, you
Myriam.
go ahead, Myriam.
Okay. So our king is Prince of Orange. And Orange is a place in the south of France that used to belong to the Dutch kingdom. It no longer belongs to them today, but as long as they want, they can keep the title Prince of Orange. Orange is about 150, I think, kilometers south of Lyon. It's in the south of France.
Interesting. So that's the basis of the color orange.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's named after, the city is called Orange, and also in French, orange means the color. So the name, and they are Prince of Orange. So yeah, they just took the color.
Okay. Thank you. I think Renato has a question.
Yeah, one of my curiosities in CS International is about accent, and I feel that you keep a kind of accent. I don't know if it's because you're French origin or because your life in Netherlands, but you have a different accent. Then this is really interesting for us. Listen to different accents. But what's the explanation that you have about your accent?
So I used to have a French accent growing up because I came from France, but unfortunately I lost it, and now it's a very Dutch accent that I have. French accent is more like listen very carefully. I only say it once. That's more the French accent. I have a Dutch accent.
I think it's mixed, Myriam.
Maybe it is. Maybe I still maybe I have a mix.
French here and there, and I also tell them what to do for work, because I think that's also a big influence in your speech as well. Do you guys know what she does for work? I don't think
was
so.
that, sorry?
Myriam, tell them. You just came back for 12 days. Busy lady.
So I work in tourism. I'm an international tour leader. I used to work as an international coach driver as well. And I just came back from 12 days on the Côte d'Azur in the south of France. I just worked as a tour leader. So I learned English in the Netherlands, but having lived in France, and I used to have a very strong French accent. And then I started doing this job, and I started doing tours to Scotland. And I used to have a Scottish boyfriend. So I think from him as well, I picked up a few words here and there. So it's an international mix, I think, in my accent.
That's what I hear. It's really mixed.
Yes. I hope I'm understandable.
Myriam, tell them about your job. Like when you go away, it's 12 days usually. And which kind of groups do you have as a guide, a tour guide?
Right. So it's not 12 days. This tour was 12 days, but it changes a lot. I have a tour of 4 days in September in Paris. This is the longest one that I have. And I have also done tours of 29 days in China.
Wow.
I do cultural, it's art and culture tours. So there's a lot of art involved in the tours. And usually because it's arty tours and cultural tours, I have an older audience. So it's Dutch people, Dutch groups that travel with me to the country. I travel with them, and then I take them on city tours, and I take them inside museums. I give the tour inside the museum, etc., etc. But it's cultural and art. We talk a lot about the art of a country and the culture. So it's not sporty, unfortunately. I would love that, but some tours you go kayaking or you go hiking in the mountains, nothing like that. It's very boring walking through cities and going inside museums. So
Yes,
a few people
Fabio,
have
go
not
ahead.
introduced. I haven't heard the introduction from a few people.
Yeah,
on this,
Fabio is going to start now.
Okay. Hi, guys. Hello, Myrian. It's nice to meet you. My name is Fabio. I live in Bahia, a large state in Northeast. It's a nice place. You have a lot of water, like in your country, in your current country, Netherlands. And I have no grandchildren, like
Not yet.
Bruce
Not yet.
and Renato. Not yet. Yes, but I have 3 kids. I'd like to ask you a question about bikes. You know, everybody knows that bikes are very important in Netherlands. I remember in March, 2 months ago, I was in a lake having a beer, and I saw a Dutch guy, and then we start to talk about our lives in English. Then I asked him, how many bikes do you have? He just stopped, started to think. Maybe 10 seconds after, he said, maybe 11, maybe 12. I'm not sure yet. You know, 11 or 12 bikes. My question for you is, how many bikes do you have, and how important are bikes for Dutch people?
Right. So I think 11 or 12 is a bit excessive. That's not normal. That's not normal. But I do think that almost everybody in the Netherlands owns a bike. And I have 4.
Wow, that's excessive, girl.
But that's because
Yeah,
2 bikes
for me too.
2 bikes are rotten. No, 2 bikes are not working anymore, and I need to get rid of them, and I never have time.
Well, you
So
have to
2
put them up
working
to the
bikes.
curb. You have to put your little blanket out and sell it.
Exactly, but I was away. I was away during King's Day, so yeah, unfortunately. But yeah, biking is obviously the Netherlands. The biggest part of the Netherlands is rather flat, so biking is easy. Well, Maastricht is a bit more hilly, but I'm actually, if I want to go from here to the other side of Maastricht, it's actually faster by bike than by car. And parking your car in the Netherlands is an absolute nightmare and costs an absolute fortune. And parking your and the Dutch people don't like to spend money when we don't have to. So bicycle is just easier, faster, and it's also a lot healthier. Also for the environment, it's a lot better. So I think it's an excellent way of transport. And yeah, it's definitely very important in the Netherlands, indeed.
Thank you.
Hi, Laurence.
They know
So
each other,
I
by the
know
way.
Laurence because she used to live in Maastricht and she used to participate in my French evening groups. Like Simone.
I don't know if you've seen Myriam, I put you a private message.
Oh, you did? Oh, sorry. No, I'm
No, not on the telephone, not on the telephone.
Oh, not on
On
the
the
oh. Oh, I need my glasses for that. Sorry.
I have a question.
Okay. Yes, you need your glasses, but you're younger than me.
I have a question.
Laurence.
I think so. I don't know how old is Myriam.
Une bouteille de blanc de saumure à bulles avec.
You have to look on the chat. Huh?
Yeah,
I
I
did
can
a
see it.
private direct message to you.
Alors, I'm not sure what blanc de saumure is. Just a bottle of white wine? Oh, à bulles. Let's go Dutch.
Yeah. It's a kind of champagne, but not named champagne because it doesn't come from Champagne. It was from Saumur. So it's summer, I don't know. I think you know about grapes in France. I think you do. You do
Oh, I don't know all the
about
different.
Bourgogne
I
wine,
don't
huh?
know all the different grapes. Sorry.
Your father is from this kind of region, huh? This
Yes,
wine
but
region.
I'm not my father.
No, you're not your father, but he's from this wine region.
Oh, I'm
No?
not sure. My father is from.
No,
father was-
not from Saumur, not from Saumur. And Saumur is next to Tours. But your father is from the east of France, from a region where they have grapes.
my
Your
father
father
lives
is
in
close to Strasbourg, no?
he lives in Belfort.
Belfort, yeah, Belfort. Okay, it's from the mountains. But they have grapes there, no? Don't they?
Not really, no.
Oh, but he knows wine.
But the rest, they do have a lot in the Alsace. That's not far away.
Yeah, Alsace, yeah, okay.
But,
Saumur is another region very important for wine in France. Saumur region and the Loire Valley. Because yesterday we spoke a lot of Brittany, and I think we could have spoke about so many other subjects. Like for me, when they asked me about food, and I should have spoke immediately about seafood, but it didn't come to my mind, and also about wine. And I think together with you, Myriam, we can, because you've lived till you were 11 or 12 in France, I think. All your
9,
primary school you
9.
did in France, huh? Something
9.
like that. 9, okay, 9, okay. So it's a big part of primary school you did in France.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yes.
So almost until we'll call CM1 or CM2 you did. You went
What was
to
that,
Cours
sorry?
Moyen. I think you went to Cours Moyen in France.
Oh, I really wouldn't know. I don't know. Sorry.
Okay,
too long
9
ago.
is
Maybe
Cours
maybe
Moyen.
changed,
Okay.
Laurence. Maybe changed from back then. So let Philippe. Philippe, can you hear us? Would you like to ask a question, please, to Myriam? Oh, you're
Sound is
still
off.
mute, so we
It's
don't hear.
because I'm on my working time, so while I'm listening, I'm just make some parts of my work. So I'm just listening.
Okay.
Thanks for the
Good.
opportunity.
No worries.
Okay, what is your question, sir? Felipe.
My question?
Yeah, question or comment?
He's
I
just
don't have
listening.
question at this moment.
What about a
He's just
comment?
I,
What do you-
I'm gonna write in the chat box, right?
Okay, I
Okay,
have
no
a
worries.
question. I have a question. I want to know,
Yes.
do you know this expression, let's go Dutch?
Yes. We know well, as far as I know, it means everybody brings their own bottle. Bring your own bottle.
Or you
everybody
pay for
pays for
your own food at
themselves.
the restaurant.
Yeah, you
Like
pay
you're in
for
a
your own
group
food.
of people at the restaurant,
Yes.
everybody pays for their own food.
Yes.
That's what they mean
yes.
by going Dutch.
So
It is very
typical.
common. It is very common.
Because the Dutch are cheap.
Yes.
They're very economical minded. Okay, they're always thinking about money. Where's the money? Who's gonna pay the money? No, you pay your money, I pay mine.
True. Yeah.
And I think it's
No,
good.
It's
It's
also
fair.
fairer. Yes.
Or saving, they like to save. As Myriam just said, they don't like to spend money when it's not necessary.
But she has 4
Right?
bikes.
But I'm half French, so
Okay, that explains it. Fabio has a question.
Yes, I have. I'd like to know what is Mama Dag, Papa Dag, and how it works in Netherlands.
what was that? Sorry.
Mama Dag, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I will type for you because I read about it. I guess it's Mama Dag and Papa Dag,
Oh,
Mama
Moederdag.
Dag.
something like this.
Ah, Moederdag and Vaderdag. Ah, you don't know this one in Brazil?
No,
Ah, you don't
we
have
don't
this.
have it. Can you
Oh,
describe it for us, please?
Oh,
Of
yes,
course
if you want,
do.
but
They
it's
do, but they don't understand. Of course we have.
It's a kind
Okay.
of day when the worker can stay with their kids, right? No?
no, but it's on a Sunday. It's just a day to for the kids to show appreciation for their mom or to show appreciation for their dad. So For example, mom is always putting food on the table. This is a very traditional thing I'm saying now. Obviously, in some families, it's not no longer like this. But mom is always the one preparing breakfast, putting food on the table. And then on Mother's Day, the roles are reversed. The children will make breakfast in an ideal situation. The children will make breakfast for the mom. It's just to show their appreciation that she's for them all year round. So it started with Mother's Day, because obviously a father used to bring in the money and moms were always at home. And then I guess at some point fathers got jealous and they got a Father's Day as well. But it started with Mother's Day. I'm not sure if that's correct what I'm saying now, but but it is international, because I was watching before you came on. I had my TV on and there was a film on Mother's Day, and this is an American film, so I think it's an international tradition. I know it's definitely in the Netherlands, in France, in Belgium, in Germany, in Italy, and in America. So don't you have anything that resembles this?
We have. Next Sunday is going to be Mother's Day here in Brazil, but it's a different tradition. It's not like in Netherlands.
So what's the difference?
We just buy some gifts to give our moms.
Yeah.
And sometimes we have lunch together, something like this.
Yeah, here as well. Unfortunately, it has been commercialized. So yeah, now it's more about the giving. But it used to be the fact that mom doesn't work for a day and you do the things that mom would usually do. But I think a lot of families have forgotten about this. And a lot of moms are now just about, oh, let's get the gifts, and are offended when their husband doesn't buy them a nice gift. Unfortunately, I think moral has been changing about this. But but the original tradition is quite nice. You know, the small children in school will make a drawing for their mom, or make some in school also they will make things for the moms, small children. Oh, it's a nice tradition.
Mm-hmm.
Does that answer your question?
It's interesting to say that Mother's Day is pretty much the same day, like the second Sunday of May all over the world.
Yeah.
However, Father's Day is different. Also, like in the Netherlands and Belgium, they're neighbor countries. There is 1 week difference. I think like in the Netherlands is the first Sunday, in Belgium is the first Sunday of June, and in the Netherlands is the second Sunday of June. However, in Brazil, it's another date. Fabio, please tell them. When is Father's Day in Brazil?
August.
Yeah. Seventh Sunday on August.
There you go.
In August. Wow.
Fabio is a father,
August.
so he should know.
Yeah.
So you see, it's different. There's the same thing with Valentine's Day. In Brazil, it's not on the 14th of February, like in the United States, and in Europe. In Brazil,
it's in June.
Right.
12th June.
So you still have the same holiday, let's say tradition, but it's just a different date, and it's so strange.
Well, this one is strange indeed, because Saint Valentine's Day, okay, this romantic day, but it's based on the life of San Valentino, and I think it was his birthday or his day of his death, the 14th of February. So why that date? Why are you celebrating on that date?
It's a little bit different, I believe, when it comes to St. Valentine's, and in Brazil they call just Lovers' Day. Let's say Dia dos Namorados is just for the lovers. So it's a little bit different, but it's still
right.
like let's say St. Valentine's, you can give presents to a friend that you consider, but in Brazil it's really for the lovers. So that's the difference
right.
there.
Okay, it's
now,
a bit different indeed.
Why they choose that date, June the 12th? I'm not sure. Does anybody know? No, you see.
No, it does.
Anyhow, Vera is here. She's a friend of mine from Switzerland, and she's been living in Maastricht as well. So
Right.
maybe you guys can talk a little bit and tell them how big Maastricht is to see how far you live from each other. So Vera, say hello and tell her where you live.
Hi, Miriam. I do
Hello.
live. I live close to Frontenpark,
Fort William.
Brussels Poort. Do you know that?
I know the name. It's in the city center, is it?
It's quite close to the city center, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So I live back. Oh, sorry.
South. Bruce,
Okay.
go south. Yes, almost there. Yes.
Netherlands looks massive like this.
This city here?
Yes.
Yes. So I live behind the. I live very close to the Fort Willem, if you know that one, behind the casemates.
That's where Vera
yeah,
lives.
that's the
Oh
same
my
place, actually.
gosh. You guys are neighbors.
The casematten zijn de Frontenpark.
Oh, right. Okay, then you live very close to me, indeed.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, funny. We are both on the same part of Maastricht. So
Yeah.
we are in the north west of Maastricht. No, sorry, we're in the west. We're in the west of Maastricht.
Mm-hmm. But I think it's more the southwest, actually.
Yeah,
Kind
it's
of.
not this.
Can you see where I live, girls? Everybody, I mean, Maastricht, you go a little bit north and you see Lanaken. That's where I live, in Belgium.
Oh, you're
already.
close as well.
So please show, Bruce,
Yeah.
try to show them the. Okay, let me see, a little bit up to the frontier with Belgium, where I live and where they live. You
Where
see
do you
the
live here?
frontier? Yes, N77. You see up. You see Maastricht area, then go up. N77, Lanaken.
That's it.
Yes, that's where I live, guys.
So this is like you,
It's so
you guys are living
close.
on the border?
Yes,
Yes.
just across the border.
Mm.
I can almost throw a stone in the border of my house. Almost.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Then you see how small it is in this part of the world.
Very nice.
I'm quite.
So
this
can
is
you
a
guys
city
see where
here.
the border is? Like the N77, it's really the border. You see, and then there is a little bit red. That's where the girls live. And then just across the border, that's where I live. Yes.
Wow, you guys are right on the border.
Yes.
Yes.
For me, it's like 10 minutes, not even, to come to Maastricht Centrum.
Yeah. I always go swimming in Lanaken.
Yes.
In
But
the
yet-
Zonnevijver?
No.
No,
Oh,
in
actually,
the
Vera,
Sportoase.
go ahead and tell us, tell them our story, also to Myrian, how we met.
Oh yeah, we didn't see each other for like, I don't know, 10 years or something. And then I moved to Maastricht and went swimming in Lanaken. And there in the swimming pool, I saw a woman I thought I knew. So I kept staring at her. She came up
And
to
then you
me
talk
and was
about
like,
small world.
"Do
Oh
I
my
know you?"
God.
Where did you go
And
swimming?
I was like, "Yeah, I think you're Simone from Brazil. And I'm Vera." And then it was like, "Oh,
Where did you go
What are you
swimming? Where's the
doing here?
place?
Okay, so you see different hotels a little bit up from Lanaken. Yes. There, let's say, you have to type it. I'm gonna
What-
put it in the chat so you can type it. So you can see where
No, you can tell me.
I
It's a
go-
spelling test.
it's Sport Oase.
Okay.
Sport Oase.
Oh, in the swimming pool.
Yeah,
Sports
so
what?
Oh,
I
right,
go
okay.
there twice or 3 times a week, and
Sports
Sarah
what?
as well. So OAs in English. No, without the Z, without the Z. It's sports OAs. Yeah, but it's really Dutch, so it's one word. Yeah, not without the S.
Oasis.
Just it's no.
Yes.
The
No.
last, yes, this one, the third option.
Oh, this one
Third
here.
option. Yes, there you go.
Oh yeah.
That's where we go swimming, people.
Oh, wow. Look at this. That's a nice pool and gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
It's a
go
really
there
nice
twice,
indoor
3
pool.
times a week.
Very nice.
Good for you guys.
Yes, we try to, Vera,
Yeah.
we try to be sportive, right?
We do
Sporty
our
girl.
best.
Wow, look at
Oh,
that.
I like the ping pong tables.
Many.
Oh no, I think there was just a tournament there that
Oh,
day.
right.
We don't have that many usually.
That looks like snow out in the middle of this field.
Yeah, it
You
can
guys
be
have
snowy.
snow?
Sometimes.
Not very often.
The winter is not that heavy here.
No.
So you see,
Poppies.
like Renato, have you ever been to a situation like this?
Hey, this is the right page right here.
What?
Fabio.
This one?
Let's have a beer,
Fabio,
man.
enjoy the view.
No,
Let's have a beer.
Tonight I have my motorcycle meeting, my motorcycle meeting group. So I think that I'm going to remember you.
And the guy on the picture, he looks like Bruce's brother. Oh my
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
what a small world.
Wow. Cool. Looks like a nice little place. But this is where you guys met again, huh?
Yeah, we went.
Yeah,
We
so
met
I was
back.
just like, someone approaches me. I was just like, huh, who are you? And it's me, Vera. We met in Brazil. I was just like, what? I met Vera in Brazil more than 20 years ago. I came to Europe without knowing that I was going to end up here. She was living in Aachen. Myrian and Laurence knows, they know where I'm talking about. Anyhow, she was living not that far from me. So we met, we saw each other a couple of times or more than that. And then she left back to Switzerland. So we lost contact for 10 years.
Wow.
I could never, ever imagine that she was going to be there, on the swimming pool.
But
was
I am
like,
amazed,
That's a
Simone.
crazy story.
That's really crazy. I was just like, of course I didn't recognize her. I wasn't expecting it. I was just like, what? Is that you? So anyhow,
I
Such a
didn't
small
imagine
world.
to move to the Netherlands either. So
So
That
it's right
is
on
a
the
crazy
border.
story. Nice, that's a nice story.
yeah.
So
oh
let's
my
go
God,
visit
Belgium looks
Amsterdam.
huge. Belgium looks huge as well.
So now you're in Holland. Bruce, you wanted to be in Holland. Now you're in Holland with your map.
Yes.
I have
Oh,
a
yeah.
question.
Yes.
Medium,
Vera,
show
are you
them
Dutch or German? I didn't get it.
Come again,
I'm
Laurence?
Swiss born.
You're
Oh,
Swiss.
I
yeah.
grew up in Germany, but now I'm living in Maastricht.
But you're
Yeah, Swiss.
you're German or Swiss?
Swiss.
Swiss from a German speaking Swiss.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
here's the Anne Frank house.
Yes, in Amsterdam. But Medium, try to show Bruce via the map through the map where Holland stops, and it comes. You know what I mean? Holland. The question that we asked you,
Oh,
like why is
because
Holland...
you think that I know.
Oh, you don't know? I thought
not really. Let me put on my glasses if I can
I
see.
think when it comes to
Can
Den Bosch,
I do anything with this map? I thought Bruce was the
No,
one.
but you can share your screen on the meeting. I have to give you permission, but then you can, and you can show us. Okay, so let me give you permission to share
I
your
think it'll be a
screen.
lot. I think it's going to be a lot easier. I don't know how this works, but I think it's going to be a lot easier if you just put up a different map with the provinces on them. Then you will exactly see.
Okay, I can do that.
So because now you have just a road map, and if you
Right.
put up a map with the provinces,
All
then you
right.
will see. Then you will exactly see the borders of all the different provinces.
Okay.
I suppose I'm not very apt with computers, so scherm delen. Okay, I see where I can share my screen, but then I need to have it on my screen, I suppose.
Right, right.
Yes.
So here are the provinces according to this. There's North Holland, Netherlands, South Holland. But it doesn't show it on the map. I think I'd have to show another map here.
If you do, let me see if I can pull something up. Right. My computer is a bit old and a bit slow loading everything, especially being. Okay, so I have Wikipedia up with the provinces. So now I get back to Zoom. Oh, I lost you guys. Can you still? Oh, there you are. But I think scherm delen. I'm not sure if I share my screen.
Yep, you share your screen at the bottom.
Because I have a lot of pages open. Which page is going to share? I suppose the last one.
You'll show us your pages that you have open, and you can just select that one page again.
Right.
Here it's coming.
There we go.
Yeah.
Right. So can you see my what's that? The cursor?
Yes.
Can you see my? So this is the north of the Netherlands. No, sorry, of Holland. North Holland with this island, and this is South Holland. Zuid-Holland, there it says South Holland, and we are actually in Limburg, which is this region here. This is where we are. So you see, we're really, this region is so on the border of everything, because this is Germany and this is Belgium. It's not the real Netherlands, to put it that way. It is a bit of a different region. Like also in the dialects here, you can hear a lot of German in the dialects. But this is South Holland and this is North Holland. So this is what people often confuse the name with, because all the main cities are in this part. So I hope that explains it.
Yes.
I think it's
Very
clear
good.
now.
Oh, when I went to Holland, I ate herring, the fish.
Yes.
It's very common there.
Yes, it's a specialty. And did you do it the right way?
I don't remember eating it. Just I remember we had it. I don't remember what technique. If we had the right hand or the left hand. If I put the head in my mouth first, I don't remember.
So a herring is like it's in English. I think it's called the herring is the English word. But you have it. So you have it. You eat it raw, or I think it's not actually raw. It's been salted. And then you put it up with the tail. It has no skin. You put it up by the tail. You have a batch of onions. So you put it through the onions, and then you eat it like this. And it's a disgusting habit.
It looks like
it looks disgusting, and it tastes disgusting.
Oh, you don't like the taste?
No, I don't. Not really. Well, no, not really. No.
To me, it's
but
like
I don't like.
It's like a big sardine.
Oh no, I don't think so.
Well, I'm just saying the shape and the size. It's like a big one.
Oh yeah. Okay, shape and size, yes, but the taste, no. I love sardines, but sardines you wouldn't eat them raw. Sardines are nice on the grill. The fish is okay, I suppose, but I don't like raw onion, and I don't like this way of eating it either. It looks stupid. But it is the traditional way.
So they really have little houses in cafes in Amsterdam where the people smoke marijuana?
Yes. We call them coffee shops.
They're
not
coffee
only in
shops.
Amsterdam. Coffee shops.
Oh, yeah, let's have a cup of coffee.
Yes. Indeed.
Okay.
We have them in Maastricht as well.
They have them in
We
that
have them
other
all over
city.
the
Yeah,
place.
Maastricht down there. They have them in Simone City too.
What was that?
They have them in the city where Simone lives too.
In Lanaken?
The
Yeah.
gift shops.
I don't think so.
No.
No, I don't think so.
only
I
in the
think they
Netherlands.
do.
She lives in Belgium.
Yes. It's not
And
legal
it's
in Belgium?
It's
No.
illegal in Belgium.
Oh. Oh, okay. How
Oh,
about
okay.
in France? Is it legal in
The
France?
disappointment. The disappointment is quite funny. Oh, okay.
Yeah, what about France?
Nope.
So all you have to do is just go into Holland. You're right across the border.
You forgot we are Catholic in France.
What?
No, I mean,
You forgot we are Catholic in France.
Oh, the Catholic can't smoke marijuana?
No,
Why?
you have to
can't-
respect all the rules of the evangelis
What about
and
can you drink
all the
alcohol?
saints and everything.
Can you
No
drink
way.
alcohol?
oh,
course,
the
yes,
French
that is
the
not
drink
sex
it's
and
because of
alcohol is
wine.
allowed because
It's
you
the
can go
same
to
thing.
conviction.
Alcohol and
I
marijuana is
say,
the
I'm
same
sorry.
stuff.
I am a poor woman. I had sex with my neighbors.
What?
That's okay. That is okay.
Okay, I don't take responsibility for what this French person is saying. I'm only half French. But what are you on
Have
about?
sex
About
with
having
all,
sex with your
everybody
neighbors?
as long as you go to
What the
conviction,
fuck?
say sorry and your prayers. It's okay.
But what's a nice
You
what's
know
a
it's
nice
true,
meal?
Myriam.
What's a nice meal in Holland? What in the Netherlands? What would be a typical dinner or lunch even?
A typical lunch would be a sandwich and a cup of soup.
What kind of soup?
We are
And
not big.
a sandwich is just like cheese and ham, nothing special.
Oh, okay.
But then a soup also, a soup of the day is really like mostly it's one vegetable, very simple as well. You can have like a tomato soup, let's say a broccoli soup. So it's one vegetable, that's it, very simple.
I guess.
And it's usually, actually, not even in the afternoon they have soups. Mostly when you're working, you just have sandwich. That's it. You don't have warm meals, only once a day in the evenings. You can
And
eat
what
I
about
was
dinner
thinking
then?
about when you go to a restaurant, you will have soup and a sandwich traditionally at lunch. But indeed, in the workplace, you will just have your sandwich. Your
So
boterham.
what about for dinner? What's a nice meal for people in the Netherlands?
A nice meal.
Escargot?
We can no, that's French. That's from
We
Bourgogne.
have lots
From
of
Bourgogne.
fried, medium fried food, like with potatoes, with
Yes.
meat, chicken fried, like
With rice?
chicken nugget, and also fish sticks. Everything with they just drop it in the fried pan, and yeah, just lots of fried food. Very unhealthy.
And stamppot, huh? Stamppot.
Oh yes, that's
What is
That's
that?
really typical. That's when it's basically mashed potatoes, but then you just mash in some random vegetables.
How do you
That's
spell
how
it?
It's already in the chat. I think Laurence put it in the chat. But it's double P. She only put in one. It's a stump pot. I think it's supposed to be double P. Not
Okay, I'm
sure.
gonna share my screen. So here.
Stump
share
pot,
my
yeah.
screen.
It's right there. Laurence put it in.
Here. Stamppot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
You're sharing a lot.
Yeah, this other menu came up. This is my voice over internet phone. Okay, so
Your
here we
magic
go.
check. Yes.
Yeah, that's a
Ah,
typical stamppot. Then you also have hutspot. That's like the same, but then you replace the green with carrots.
so it's like potatoes with
On
some
the
meat.
left, you see it with the carrots.
Mashed
Yeah.
potato, but this is winter food, huh? This is because this is like to fill your stomach and to when it's cold. You won't eat this in summer. This is winter
And
food.
some sausage.
In the summer, they eat lots of asparagus, like
Lot of
asparagus.
what?
in the
Oh, I
summer.
ate them tonight actually. I had them tonight.
Oh, you
Asparagus.
did already? Wow.
Well, yes, it's a season.
It
we
looks good.
only have them for a short while. Can you share some of the food of Brazil? It's gonna look so much prettier than this, I think.
What do you guys want me to share?
Acarajé.
come on.
Acarajé. Like that?
You missed the A.
The letter A.
Yeah.
Like that?
First
The beginning you
letter
have
is
A.
letter A. ACA.
Oh. Acarajá.
Sounds like a dance or a song.
Acarajé. Letter E.
Right.
Yes. Bahia.
Acarajé.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
It's a traditional food from my state, Bahia. It's a kind of African food. It was developed for the slaves here in Brazil, and it's a kind of salt cake made from beans. You can put beans, onion, and salt.
Man,
You can
I'm hungry
fry it.
now.
No,
It
there
looks
is no ham.
delicious, Fabio.
Ah.
It looks nice.
Yeah, you fridge it in a palm oil. You can put some shrimps inside of it, and there is more two food. One, it's named caruru. Caruru is a kind of, I don't know. It's made from I don't know the name. Okra. It's made of
Oh,
okra.
okra. Yeah. I know okra.
Okra. Yes. And there's another food named vatapá. Vatapá is made of bread and beans, and some nuts. It's very traditional, very good. It's my favorite food from all over the world, and but can be dangerous. Can be very fat, but it's pretty amazing. I love it.
And why can it be dangerous?
Because there is a lot of fat and oil. You need to be careful.
Oh, right. It's quite fat. Okay.
And, and they put a lot of pepper, It's very saucy.
Very spicy. Very spicy.
Spicy. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I do like the way your face lit up when you talked about your traditional food.
I love it.
Oh, look at that smile. I like
If you have a
passionate
beer,
about his food. I like
you
that.
can eat it and drinking a beer at the same time. It's amazing.
And
No,
you
it's
have
written all over your
feijoada
face
too,
how
Bruce.
passionate you are about this food. About this food. It's nice.
Thank you.
Well, guys, I do
Okay,
need to
guys.
go.
Oh, what a nice kitty.
Guys,
I love it.
we're gonna have to
Florence.
cut short. Everybody was having a good time, and when you have a good time, time flies. Myrian, thank you so much for being there for us. I know
Yes.
you're
You're
a
welcome.
busy lady. You have a full agenda, and you still made time for us. Really
problem.
appreciate it. I hope you also had a good time. I'm sure
Yes,
all
I
of
did.
us, we are very thankful for your time here with us. Guys, would you like to say something else? Last
Thank you.
words,
Thank you.
Myrian?
Thank you very much, Miriam, for your time, and hope to see you again.
You're very welcome. And yeah, I'm sure this is nice. So I'm sure I'll be back when the schedule allows it.
There
Okay.
you go.
Thank you very much.
We love it. We love to hear that. So hope to see you soon. For the
No
rest,
problem.
see you on
Bye-bye.
Friday.
Have
See
a
you
nice
guys.
day,
Bye-bye,
Take care.
evening,
everybody.
wherever.
Bye-bye.
Bye.